Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Mary with MaryGreeley News. It is Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. I hope everyone is enjoying their hump day. The FDA announced today that it's going to ban red dye number 3 from foods. The U.S. regulators on Wednesday banned the dye called red number 3 from the nation's food supply, nearly 35 years after it was banned from cosmetics because of the potential cancer risk. I wonder if this has actually got anything to do with the incoming president and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. wanting to overhaul the FDA. The dye, which was approved to use in 1907, has been banned in cosmetics and topical drugs since 1990 over evidence that it can cause cancer. Its use in food is already banned or restricted in Australia, Japan, and countries in the EU. I did not know that red dye number 3 was made from petroleum. Red number 3 is commonly found in candy, gum, and cookies, including Brock's candy corn, Betty Crocker sprinkles, and strawberry Ensure. Red number 3 is also found in many other foods and beverages, such as bright-colored sodas, juices, yogurts, snacks, and frozen desserts. Food manufacturers will have until January 15th of 2027 to remove all products, while makers of ingredient drugs have until January 18th, 2028. The Food and Drug Administration officials granted a 2022 petition filed by 24 food safety and health advocates who urged the agency to revoke authorization for the substance that gives some candies, snacks, cakes, and maraschino cherries a bright red hue. The agency said it was taking action as a matter of law because some studies have found that the dye causes cancer in lab rats. Officials cited the statute known as the Delaney Clause, which requires FDA to ban any additive found to cause cancer in people or animals. The dye, known as erythrocin, also known as FD&C, red number 3, or just red number 3. The ban removes it from the list of approved color additives in food, dietary supplements, and oral medications, such as cough syrup. California was the first one to ban the red dye. Other states, including New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, Illinois, and South Dakota, have also introduced legislation. According to the Center for Science in the Public Interest, it can currently be found in Morningstar Farms veggie bacon strips, Vigo saffron yellow rice, fruit cocktail cherries, and many candies, cookies, and gums on the market. Some food brands have already taken steps to remove it. In 2023, in response to California's law, Peeps manufacturers Just Born announced plans to remove red number 3. Last year, it was only in the pink and lavender varieties. In 1976, the makers of M&Ms and then Skittles stopped producing red ones due to bad publicity surrounding red number 3. Red M&Ms were not reintroduced until 1987. They are now colored with red number 40. Evidently, that one also, too, is a bad one that they're working to remove. Yeah, everything works slow. The ban on red number 3 goes into effect not until 2027. Red dye number 3, like most other FD&C dyes, is a synthetic dye derived mainly from petroleum, which is banned in Europe and has been banned for use in makeup and topical medicines in the U.S. for decades. This ban will certainly cause reformulation complications, but also brings the opportunity to develop natural, clean label alternatives to your favorite food applications. Red colors from anthocyanin, carotenoids, and betalainians are some of the pigments most widely found in nature. These pigments are responsible for the red color of many fruits, vegetables, cereal grains, and flowers. The natural color can also be obtained from red radishes, purple sweet potatoes, black carrots, plus tomatoes, and carmine. Though synthetic food dyes in general have been linked to behavioral issues in kids, Red Dye 3 has been singled out for a ban due to evidence of the cancer. It's a very low-hanging fruit that FDA really should have picked up decades ago, said one researcher, but the evidence that synthetic colors can influence children's behavior extends to a range of colors. This recent scientist group said they have been urging the FDA to ban 8 synthetic food dyes since 2008, including yellow number 5, red 40, which I already mentioned, blue 1, blue 2, green 3, red 3, yellow 6, and a rarely used orange hue. Yellow number 5, red 40, and 6 other widely used artificial colorings are linked to hyperactivity and behavioral problems in children and should be prohibited from use in foods, according to the nonprofit Center for Science in the Public Interest. The group today formally petitioned the Food and Drug Administration to ban the dyes, several of which are already being phased out in the United Kingdom. The other 6 dyes are blue number 1, blue number 2, green 3, orange B, red 3, and yellow 6. Synthetic food dyes have been suspected of disrupting children's behavior since the 1970s, when Dr. Ben Fengode, a San Francisco allergist, reported that his patients improved when their diets were changed. Numerous controlled studies conducted over the next 30 years in the United States, France, and Australia proved that some children's behavior is worsened by artificial dyes. But the government did nothing to discourage their use, and food manufacturers greatly increased their reliance on them. So we got one that's now banned, not for a few years, but it's a start. So do you think this has got anything to do with the incoming president and Robert F. Kennedy Jr.? What are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, please share, and make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube's been unsubscribing people. Yeah, that's been going on for a while. And thank you very much for your support. Thank you for those of you that have been sharing my videos. God bless you. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you later. Happy Wednesday. God bless y'all. Bye.